there are many people who are currently pursuing a college education, while there are very few jobs available for people with it. The majority of these jobs actually require more than just a college degree. They require some form of informal education. As we see here, there's currently an issue with the number of available jobs and people unemployed. Currently, the available jobs are 62,000, roughly about that number. And the unemployment rate is still at a 28%. The issue here is that there's over 400,000. There's still a disparity between the two. Those people that are currently seeking employment are not employed. Keep in mind that though, if they all were, that if all the jobs are taken up, there'd still be 400,000 people unemployed. But the percentage between the two is 94%. Okay. We're currently all here aspiring to get a career after college or continue our education through graduate school. But the fact is, each and every single one of us is neglecting an important aspect most of the time. We are neglecting the importance of informal education. It is also statistically that people who do college graduates still have a 3.8% unemployment rate as of January of this year, according to the U.S. Department of Labor. And even worse, the majority of those who do work are not even employed in the field related to their major. As you can see here, it's only about 27% of people who with a college degree are actually involved in something relating to their major. This is according to the Washington Post, of course. Being a diligent citizen and caring about my future, I've done plenty of research on this topic and do believe I've come to a simple conclusion. The solution is simply just go out, get that informal education now. Throughout this presentation, I will provide you information from many different sources stating the importance of an informal education. And saying that it's not only important, but it is actually a necessity. Now then, to begin, we must truly understand the issue that we're facing. There is the lack of informal education, oftentimes in the schooling system itself. Employers are often not even looking too often at the college education. They're looking to see if you have the requirements, and that's it. They don't look too much at the major or how well you did. They're just looking to see if you did well and graduate. And oftentimes this can lead to you wasting more money in college when you don't necessarily need it for the job that you want. According to college.com, the moderate amount of money for a private institution like Tulsa College is about $49,000 a year. It's a lot of money that can be going down the drain because you're not currently getting that more full education now than you should be. Peter Pauly, a Wharton professor and author of the paper on job skills, is quoted in an article by The Atlantic stating, "Work experience is the crucial attribute that employers want even for students who have yet to work full-time." This is an issue because many people are thinking this requires us to get a job, when clearly there are more ways to get that work experience than just having a job. Although it appears very difficult, it is actually very simple to solve this issue. You can start simply by building a resume now with that informal education. Now here, one of the best ways to start building that now is actually get an internship. Right.
Use keyboard or that.
Now this video just gives a quick explanation about what
If you're looking for a job, it can seem like everything requires 3 to 5 years of experience. In fact, experience can be the crucial factor in who gets hired and who doesn't. Employers love experience. But data also shows that post-secondary education is essential for higher lifetime earnings. So how can you get both education and experience? Internships. According to a 2012 study by the National Association of Colleges and Employers, 59% of businesses hired their paid interns as new full-time employees. This may be why 65% of 25 to 32-year-olds in the labor force said more work experience while in school would have helped them get the job they wanted. By cultivating the professional networks and skills you'll need to succeed, internships can really improve your employability regardless of what you're majoring in. In fact, a recent Auburn University study showed that interning in a career field could be even more important than majoring in that field when it comes to getting a job interview. And while unpaid internships were a big thing in the past, the U.S. Department of Labor now issues legal guidelines that encourage employers to pay interns for their work. In fact, both national and local data indicate that the overwhelming majority of internships are paid. So intern early and intern often. And if you're a rising college junior or senior looking for an internship, check out the Kentuckiana Works College to Career program. It places good interns with good companies in paid internships. To be considered for a 2015 summer or fall internship,
That's about it. Okay. And if you can't even, internship is obviously the best solution because it is also stated that people who tend to get an internship will actually have a higher starting salary on average than people who do not have any type of internship. As you can see, it's about a $41,000 starting salary compared to a $38,000 salary, and that's across all boards. That with that huge increase, you'll eventually you'll start out making more money, meaning you'll be more successful in the future. If you cannot get an internship for whatever reason, because the competition was too much, or you just started applying late, you can still just get a job, part-time job somewhere that will still help build that informal education, and you'll also start building up that good work ethic and everything else that you need. Now, simply just imagine a future for yourself where it's easier for you to get that job because of that informal education that you have. You'll gain more money faster with that informal education, as you can see here. You'll have unique experiences in your life because of that informal education. You might be able to get a job at a place that you normally would never consider too much. You might get an internship in something that it pertains to your field of study, but is not directly related to what you personally wanted to do. And now that you now know the importance of this informal education, it's time for you to really go out and practice this knowledge. Now, many college students, of course, each of us, I'm guilty of this, we tend to forget about that informal education. We cannot allow that to happen to us anymore because it will be detrimental to our future. Now, I just have a simple word to tell you. Go out and do it now. After this class, go and see what internships you can do, get a hold of student affairs, see how they can help you get that informal education. Right now, you just need to go out and be active. Be active. If you can't get a job, can't get an internship, volunteer somewhere. Do something to start building that resume now, because you'll thank yourself later.